Hey guys, how you doing? This is Ed Ottinger here. We're here to introduce Edio's 8 Simple Rules. This is free for everybody that's out there that's tuning in for us today. And it's just a couple of rules that I've actually put together, which I actually live by in order to go about my trading. Rule number 1, become educated. Education is one of those things where anytime that we want to be successful, we need to learn about what we're doing. Rome was not built in a day, but when it was constructed, it lasted almost 500 years. Ed Ottinger back here again talking about Edio's 8 Simple Rules, and we are on chapter number 2. Chapter number 2 says to watch relevant TV programs. Now for me, I love the stock market and I watch CNBC all the time because it's entertaining, and sometimes this material can be a little bit boring, so it keeps everything really up to speed, and it's pretty cool and it keeps you interested. Come back next time on number 3 and we'll go over and find out what that is. Hey, Ed Ottinger back here going over rule number 3 today on Edio's 8 Simple Rules. Rule number 3 is research. We must do research. We can't just go and decide that we're going to either be bullish or bearish on a stock without looking into it. One, we want to look in maybe the sector that it's trading in, what's going on. Is it an oil company? What does it do? The idea is once we do the research on it, we'll have a better understanding of what we think that company is able to do. Come back and we'll get rule number 4. Hey, welcome back. Ed Ottinger's Rules. Rule number 4 is about trade exposure. We never, or we always have a certain amount of money that we think about doing. We never go all in. This is not Texas Hold'em, okay? So the idea of option trading is putting a small amount of money or a certain amount of money in our portfolio towards each one trade. Come back and we'll get rule number 5. Hey, welcome back. We're just continuing with Edio's 8 Simple Rules. Rule number 5 is a lot like rule number 4. Rule number 4 was about trade exposure. How much money could we risk on any one individual trade? Rule number 5 is portfolio exposure. How many trades can we absolutely do at one time? And remember, this is not Texas Hold'em, so we never go all in. There's only a certain amount of money in our account that we're willing to part with at any one time. Thank you very much, and come back and we'll get rule number 6. Hey, welcome back to Edio's 8 Simple Rules. Rule number 6. This is a little bit difficult, and we got to start thinking about this. Realistic expectations, okay? A lot of people want to turn $1 into $1 million. Who doesn't, right? The problem is it's not realistic. The stock market has the ability to move 10, 20, even 30% in a day. I've seen it. But if that's what you're betting on, chances are that's not going to happen. Come back and we'll get the next rule. Rule number 7, along with Edio's 8 Simple Rules, naked trading. A lot of times when we talk about this seems funny, but it can be one of the most risky things that you could ever do inside the marketplace. And on certain types of trades with naked trading, you could have unlimited exposure. Think about that, unlimited exposure to a trade. Who wants to sign up for that? Come back and we'll pick up the last one of Edio's 8 Simple Rules. Last but not least of Edio's 8 Simple Rules, which we have to understand, every now and then, believe it or not, you are going to lose on a trade. And sometimes that's not going to be any fault of your own. The problem is we must be realistic about what's happening. What I talk about this is I close my losers quickly. And the idea is once I do not believe that that trade is going to work out the way that I originally anticipated, I close the trade immediately. We have to understand that, and we cannot fall in love with our trades. Thank you very much for understanding Edio's 8 Simple Rules.